Hi everyone, welcome to 1v1. I'm joined here by Johnqt, following Sentinels' loss to G2 in the VCT Americas kickoff play-ins. Despite the loss, Sentinels have made it to the playoffs. So, Johnqt, how are you feeling after that?
Feeling good. Very, very tired. I'll probably process my emotion when I get home, but I'm very, very tired and happy that we actually made it to playoffs.
Yeah, so you guys were able to qualify after that first map win against G2. So, I mean, how were you guys able to kind of stay in the game for those last two maps? Like, was it just kind of for fun at that point, or were you guys working on things?
Uh, we tried to still work on things. We still just played basic stuff. We didn't want to show stuff, but yeah, they kind of made it hard for us because they were it was like bugging and like screaming. There was like doing random stuff. So yeah, by the time split came, I think people were very tired. Some people like had headaches. One guy telling me like they has blurry vision. So it was a super long day, and the fact that we made it on map one, I felt like everyone just crashed. And uh, I don't want to take anything from G2. They obviously they want to win too. So it was just hard for us, to be honest.
For sure. So you guys had that break in between your matches, right? Unlike the other two teams. How much of an advantage do you think it was to have that break in between your matches?
Uh, I mean, I actually hate it. I think it's very hard like starting early in the day where you like, especially like if you are take caffeine, drink coffee or like energy drinks, then you crash, then you gotta eat and like lower down the level of energy, then you gotta also like re-up it before you play again. And I feel like the wait was very long, especially because they went on a 3 long map too. And the fact that it might be a one, we knew that we only needed to win like one map. And I think for me personally, and I think also the guys, I think we'd rather play two in a row
Mhm.
for sure.
What did you guys do in between the matches?
We just sat down in the waiting room. Some people just kept warming up, playing that matches. Uh, some of us were watching the game because they also played Sunset and Breeze, and we were gonna play against them, so we were watching just in case. And some of us were playing League, and some of us on their phone, just like relaxing pretty much. But when it came to third map, we started like talking about the game and like get people talking, so everyone is like ready to play.
Mhm. Um, how taxing has it been, having to play not only two matches today, but you guys also played yesterday, so that's three matches in 2 days.
Very hard. Especially like for myself, it's very difficult for me to relax after games. It was very hard to fall asleep yesterday, especially when we had the first game of the day. Uh, I mean, it was kind of special because we also did the bans yesterday night. So it was like we also had to prepare. The coaches like I think they barely got any sleep, and they made sure the players sleep because we are the one on the server, obviously. It was interesting. We're not really used to something like this, but it was a good experience.
So I wanted to kind of take a step back and learn a little bit more about your background, let the fans know about your background.
Yeah.
So I was curious, your tag, John QT, where does that come from?
Uh, I had this name a long time ago. If it was up to me, I would change it, but I'm kind of like known by it by now. It was just like because I was in school and like especially growing up in Morocco. Like I had like kind of like a double life type of thing where people in school didn't know like that I was gaming and like competing, and people that was competing didn't know like what I was doing in school and stuff like that. So like John was kind of like just like an alias for my esports life, and my real name Amin was like school life and like normal life. So it was just like I don't know, just like John Doe, like something like Bruce Wayne and
Hmm.
Batman, like something like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Um, so you mentioned growing up in Morocco. I noticed, like on your VLR page, you competed in First Strike MENA back in 2020, and then in 2021 you were in North America. So what kind of prompted that move to North America?
I just went to I went to Canada November 2020. It was just for school. I was finishing my engineering degree, and it was COVID era, so I had online school. So I would like game way more than I would actually be able to. because it's online school and like the classes are recorded and we're just like studying whenever. So yeah, I was never planning to go pro. I was just like finishing my engineering degree.
Mm-hmm. So you joined Sentinels this off season. It's a reunion for you with Kaplan, who
Yeah.
you played with under at Ghost Gaming. So what's it been like working with him again?
It's been great. We get along well. There's a lot of stuff we agree on, and there's other stuff we disagree on. But none of us is like a control freak where it's like it's my way. It's just more like of a collaboration, and I don't know. It's just like we just work together. Also along Drew to make sure the team is like ready strategically, mentally, everything, and just like making sure we have a strong playbook. We're ready for the matches, and like yeah, pretty much Valorant is our life. So that's all. That's
Mm-hmm.
all that's going on.
Obviously, Sentinels has a really big, passionate fan base. So have you been feeling extra pressure this year playing for Sentinels?
Not really. I'm more like excited because I feel like I don't know. It's not like I don't play like for me. I just play to win. I don't like. I'm not scared of failure. I don't play to lose. I've been working very hard on my mental to like focus on like the positive side and like having a positive outcome. Like especially when you're a Sentinel and you're winning, like it's a huge deal,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's like the biggest org hasn't been doing that well since they won Reykjavik in 2021. So like the fan base is great. We're really working hard. I'm especially working very hard to like bring this big fan base like to online LAN tournaments. I feel like these diehard fans deserve like a very good team, and it was more like I'm more excited than like nervous or like pressured.
Mm-hmm. And so now at this point, you're one win away from potentially qualifying for Masters Madrid.
Yeah,
So how does that feel?
feels great. Uh, can't wait to play again, but we'll make sure to get very ready for it. I mean, it's a special format where it's like you win, you make it, you lose, you're gone. There's no loser bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Especially against NRG, it will be difficult. Obviously, they have a super team. They're the team to beat. They've only played 4 maps, and we've played like 11, 12. So they definitely have a lot of stuff on us, but we'll make sure to be very prepared for it.
For sure. So I wanted to end this interview with a couple other offbeat questions.
Hmm.
So I was doing research on you. I saw a tweet where Sentinel said that you speak 5 languages.
Yeah.
So I was curious what those languages are.
It's a Moroccan dialect, Arabic, French, English, and some Spanish. My Spanish isn't great because I don't barely use it, and I studied it a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something I'm kind of working on. It's just been hard. I don't have much time, but yeah, that's pretty much the 5 languages.
Nice. Very impressive.
Appreciate it.
And then I read an article in Dixerto that said that you're a really big Starbucks fan. What is your go-to drink?
Uh, I'm not really that big Starbucks fan. I think he just like because when I was in Austin, Texas, I didn't have a coffee machine at home,
Uh-huh.
and like I would just go to the gaming house, the A80 gaming house, and I usually just order a Starbucks. And I mean, my go-to was just normal double espresso, or I'd do the vanilla sweet cream cold brew, cold foam.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't been having Starbucks much, and I've just been making coffee at home. Starbucks is very expensive, and
Yeah,
yeah, it adds up. You don't see it, but it adds up.
it definitely does.
Yeah,
I like the cold brew too, actually.
yeah, it's nice.
So yeah, that's all the questions I have. Anything else you'd like to say?
Shout out to the fans. Appreciate everyone for the support, the nice messages. Shout out to our sponsors and everyone in Sentinel staff, management, my teammates, my coaches, and appreciate the love. Thank you for the interview.
Well, thank you so much, Johnqt, and good luck against NRG.
Appreciate it. Thank you.